Literally. Okay, let's try again. Yeah, okay. This is not gonna fit, man. What do we do? Well, this didn't go as planned. I was supposed to fit this washing machine and a dryer on top of each other over here. So this guy right here gotta go. I don't have space. Okay. Okay. And let it go. Perfect. Awesome. Now the dryer. Oh, that's right. So I thought I was done, but I realized the doors, they don't open on the same side. Let's fix that. When you're getting excited about a new washing machine or dryer, you know you're getting old. But anyway, welcome to my YouTube studio. And I wanted to talk to you today in here, in this room, because the background really represents the chapter in my life, what's actually happening right now in my life. You could say I'm in transition. I'm opening a new book or box. So this will be my office, but obviously my YouTube studio as well, where I'm gonna record most of these videos. I gotta show it to you. Look, it's not just here, it's also on this side. So hopefully soon, this room will look how I see it right now in my mind. But you know, that will be a video in itself. That's not what I want to talk about today. You probably figured it out by now that the whole washing machine and dryer logistics didn't take just one day for me. This is actually day 3 of when I'm finishing this video. And that's because of multiple reasons, and reasons that made me think yesterday, they actually happen. They come around in a lot of the aspects of my life, in my photography and videography projects as well. And I wanted to talk to you about it. You see, when you start something new, something you've never done before, and you're doing it alone, there's certain things that happen. Or you know what, let's just talk about me. I don't want to generalize, but this is what happens to me. A lot of times, I think I can do it alone. And I may get stubborn realizing I actually might need help. And from that point on, there's 2 ways it can go. Either I remain stubborn and I end up doing it and hopefully reach the result I had in mind when I started, and then I feel proud of myself, or I ask for help, reach the result I wanted, or even better, one that I didn't think possible. And not only that I still feel proud for doing it, I involve someone else that actually may have pleasure in helping me. And in the last years, I started to fully realize the potential and benefits of going on the second option, of asking for help when you are not sure on how to do things. And you know, asking for help doesn't necessarily mean calling someone or, you know, meeting someone. It can also be watching a tutorial. Just, you know, stop being stubborn and learn a new skill. And being a fresh owner of a house, this new skill for me was installing the washing machine. It may sound silly, but I've never done it in my life, and I know you may be thinking, well, what's there to learn? That's not a skill. Obviously it's not a skill, but I had to learn how to do it properly. I had to stop and realize there were things I didn't think through. I realized the things were kind of heavy, so I had to get my brother-in-law to help me. I realized, wait. I had to get a new drain hose because the one that came with the machine wasn't long enough. I had to remove certain furniture. Plus, I didn't take into account that yesterday was a holiday here in Denmark, so the shops were closed and I couldn't buy the drain hose that I needed. And as random as these things may sound to you right now, These are elements and patterns that happen in pretty much everything we do day to day, no matter if you anticipate it or not. So what I took out of these 3 days, and I really hope you will take out of as well, is that when you start something new, no matter which of the 2 ways you take, you have to realize that there will be maybe different timelines that you had in mind. There will be different things coming up that you didn't foresee. So all these things that happen from day 1 until today, I can really make some sort of analogy to what happens to me in all my client projects. You know, I get on a client's shoot on a location and I realize the client wants a drone shot just because he thought about it this morning. Now, I don't have a drone license, so I can't use it commercially. However, I have friends that do. So I ask for help to finish the project. If another client wants to shoot something midday in the middle of the city, I gotta think what time of the year, of the month, of the week is that? Is it a holiday? Is it noon where everybody's having lunch and it's a bit empty? Is it a crowded street? So there's obviously all these details you gotta take into account or realize when you need to face them. And the only connection I'm trying to make here is that it's okay when these things happen. It's okay that you realize midway that you overlooked something. The most important is your attitude over how you go about it. How many of you actually read the manual of the electronics you buy? Really? Because I did. I read the manual of I didn't, I'm lying. My girlfriend read the manual, but we looked and we sped up the process. I'm actually happy we asked for help because apparently on the back of the washing machine there's 4 screws you need to remove before turning it on, because those 4 screws keep the thing inside, you know, where you actually put the what? Drum? It's called a drum? It's called a drum. So these 4 screws hold this drum where you actually put the clothes in for transport, right? For safety reasons. So I wouldn't have known I gotta remove those before turning the machine on. So if I need to wrap up this video, what I want to say is that when it comes to this YouTube studio, to this room over here, I'm gonna take the same approach. I'll take my time and ask for help, because even though I have ideas of what I want to do and how it will look, I have people that have experience, or there's YouTube. This, where you're watching this and I'm talking to you. Plus, did you know they actually made studies around the fact that when you ask someone for help or a favor, no matter how small, it actually helps make the bond between you stronger. It helps with networking, with friendship. It works in career or social life. So here I am asking you to do something for me. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Like this video if you got anything valuable out of it. And if you watched until here, you're awesome. Talk to you next week.